You're listening to The Wedding Whisperer with Sarah Burton of Simply Love Studio in Lexington, Kentucky. So I'm here with Amanda Sutton, the crazy wedding lady today. And Amanda and I actually started, I was going to say our relationship.
Our history.
We'll go with that. In 2015, whenever she was getting married and she was a bride, and she came in and we did a consultation and we talked about her wedding. So we've known each other for quite some time now. And you originally started your business because you made favors for your guest at your wedding.
That's correct. So it all started back in 2015 when we first met.
So tell us what those favors were.
So I was a DIY bride, and I'm going to say, don't be a DIY bride, but I was. And we made cute little favors as our seating charts with feathers and shots of bourbon. We did our table numbers. We did all of our signage and all of that. That's how it got started. Yeah.
And did you do some glasses?
That's right. We did glassware for the bridesmaids, glassware on the tables. That's right. You're bringing this all back. Am I? Oh,
the rest of it. So how did you kind of transition from doing that for your wedding into a business?
Yeah. So it all started with a silhouette, which what a lot of people are familiar with. It's a vinyl cutter where they make the vinyl decals. That's where it started. And then my husband, George, is the one who really made the push for us to move to bigger, better, larger, faster equipment that cut woods and acrylics. And so somewhere in between 2015 and 16 and 17, we switched over to larger CO2 lasers.
Okay. And so when people hear the business name, the Crazy Bunny Lady, I mean, I feel like you have 47 bunnies and you grow carrots. So how did you end up with that name?
Both of those are almost true. So I've had rabbits my whole life, and I never had dogs growing up, never had cats, anything like that. My mom got me a rabbit, and his name was Peter, as cliche as that is. And that just started it all. Peter was my first, and since then I've had quite a few. We currently only have 2, and yes, we do grow carrots in the summer, but yes, the rabbits love them.
So you have Fletcher,
okay. Fletchman. He's the best.
A picture of Fletcher.
Yes.
And then what is the other?
And then the other is Petunia.
Petunia.
Petunia is actually a boy though. So we're thinking like Petoni. We got to read.
Where did you get them from? Where do you get rabbits from?
Craigslist was the first one, and then the second one was given to us. But they're Flemish Giant, which means they span about the entire size of my torso. They're massive. They're so sweet. They're a mix between a cat and a dog, but yeah, I won't go down my rabbit tangent. They're the best pet you could have.
So your business has definitely evolved over the past 6 or 7 years. So
yes.
And you've sold a lot on Etsy. Is that where you originally started selling when you started your business?
That is. We didn't do a lot of the Facebook stuff. We jumped right into Etsy. And so that is primarily where my brides find me. That is where I find my brides, and so vice versa. Etsy.
And where are you at on your number of 5-star reviews now?
Oh, I can't keep up with that because I do.
You hit the 10,000 mark, didn't you?
We're at it coming up on 25,000 sales.
Okay.
I don't know about reviews.
25,000 sales.
Is that
That's
crazy?
Insane.
Is that not insane? I never would have thought that.
And that doesn't include the Christmas ornament.
That doesn't include Christmas ornaments, correct? That's been moved to a separate site.
Okay. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about is that there are real humans behind Etsy. I think sometimes even myself, I forget that. We're like, we bought that from Etsy, or, just you hear Etsy a lot. And I think so many of us forget that there are small businesses like yours that are successful and thrive because of the platform that Etsy allows you to have.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I always try and connect with my brides and my moms. We do nursery signs too. because when you send a message through there, it is not a robot answering. It is not even someone that works for me. It is literally every time you communicate with me on a social media platform, through Etsy, through anywhere, I'm the one answering. So trying to make that connection. Yes, this is our bread and butter. This is what pays our bills. This is literally what sends my girls to summer camps. This is everything to us. So I do think sometimes Etsy has like an Amazon feel, and trying to really bring that back to, no, we're just makers. We're two makers raising babies. And yeah.
And your husband is full-time now.
That's true. Yeah. So that was a recent-ish change. Well, this November. So we're coming up on about 1.5 years of working together full-time successfully.
How is that working with your husband all day, every day?
What did I just say? He was working me to death.
Yes.
But it's so good. We are a really cool balance for each other. He is the calm. I am the storm for the most part. Yeah, he does all the things in the shop. So all of the messy cutting of the wood, all of the, I don't know, and his engineering mindset and background. Anytime a laser breaks, I go paws up in the air. Like, I'm done. Like, it just, the day is over. And he's like, no, I'll have it fixed and rewired in the next 20 minutes. I'm like, thank the Lord for you, George.
So what are some of the most popular things that you sell for weddings?
Yeah. So the most popular things right now for us is that we love to do a big backdrop sign. So whether that's customized to your last name, your hashtag for your wedding, or it says something, we can do bar signs that say cheers. We can do, any birchwood cut signs. We can cut up to 5 feet, 60 inches.
Okay.
For our local brides. And then we will ship up to 4 feet in signs.
Wow.
After that shipping is astronomical.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what is a local sign that you've maybe done that is 5 feet for a wedding? Have you done any that big for a wedding here?
I did. Well, how big was that sign I just did for Carrie with Gino's? Her son got married, and we did the cutest sign.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's huge, and they did it as a backdrop for taking pictures in front of. I love the wood signs over the current neon trend, I will say, because they take a picture so much nicer.
Okay.
So if you try and take a picture in front of a neon sign, it just blurs out. You can't really tell. So for a photo backdrop purpose, I would really push for the wood signs. Now neon signs are cute elsewhere, but something you're taking pictures in front of constantly.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
You do reserved seating signs for ceremonies, table numbers, cake toppers.
So reserved signs for seating, like you said. Yeah. Cake toppers, table numbers.
The individual names for each of the guests. I think that's always fun for smaller dinners too. I know people do that for Thanksgiving dinners, Easter dinners, things like that. Mm-hmm. And I had my name, maybe 3 or 4 minutes long, and I was obsessed with it. And it was actually on my iMac until my iMac bit the dust.
We sent it to the graveyard.
Yeah. I don't know why I loved it so much. It was just still the wood. I never painted it or anything, but I loved the print, the font that it was in. Yeah. And it just made me happy. So
that was so fun. That was so fun. That was from our networking where we did all painted door hangers together. We cut the big. Was it?
Yeah. You made it for me a long time ago.
Yes. So, maybe the Christmas one. Anyways.
Yes, it was from the Christmas event. So for Simply Love, a lot of times we do vendor networkings, and we have done 2 painting events where Amanda has provided the cutouts and we have painted them. So she will provide the cutouts for you, but she does not like the painting part.
Not into detail. We did recently add to our big signs and our reserve signs, all of that. We will offer it in black, white, gold, rose gold, and silver.
Okay.
And navy. Just added navy. But yeah, no detail painting. You don't want me to do that.
You don't want me to do my own either. So, yeah. What's your favorite thing to make?
My favorite thing to make? I love the acrylics still. So all of the reserve signs, I just think they're so elegant. They hang on the back of the chair. They say reserved row, or you can do tags. Recently, I had a bride reach out and she wanted specific tags. So it said son of the groom. She needed grandmother of the bride, just a few different unique little tags. And those details, that is really where I thrive. Almost from an emotional standpoint, too, is I love to make people feel wanted. And so for brides to make their guests feel like we thought about you prior to this day,
Absolutely.
that's what I love. And so when I can come in and help them execute that, whether it be in the nameplate sign that you were talking about, whether it be in an acrylic tag, like that's what I love.
Talking acrylic tag, we're talking like a clear tag with like a vinyl on top of it.
It is. Yep. So it's a clear tag about 4 inches by 3 inches. And then you can tie ribbon to the top of it to lay it in a chair. You can place it on the end of a row. And then, yes, the text is done in a vinyl decal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if this is vinyl. So I know Alina from Perfect Timing has a champagne wall.
Oh, that's
so on the champagne flutes, when you put little tags that say like "Cheers to the Mr. and Mrs." Is that vinyl?
That was acrylic, and that was a mirrored gold acrylic. So that was so beautiful, super trendy. We engraved or etched the text into that, and so then those little, what would you call those? Drink charms. Sat right on the lip of the glass, and those were super cute.
I love stuff like that.
Yes.
And it's not super expensive.
It's not.
Those details.
It's not.
That people remember. Those are the things that I remember. That you have done this beautiful wedding, you have all this beautiful decor, and you didn't stop. You took it down to the little parts and made it memorable.
Yes, yes. Elaine and I had a really cool conversation so she had it with her bride, and then we touched base, is that for those little details, because specifically on those drink charms, we did the person's name and their table number.
Oh, that's fun.
So lots of details involved in that. And then, but the fact is that I'm local for these brides is that, hey, so-and-so is bringing someone new. You don't want to be the one drink on that wall that doesn't have your personalized drink charm. No big deal. We're local. We'll get it done. We'll get it knocked out, and we'll have it in your hands before you can blink an eye. Versus ordering online, ordering from overseas, all these things, those details just go completely. You can't replicate them.
So in addition to the wedding day, you also do things for bridal showers and bridal luncheons. Share some of those things that brides can think about for those events.
Yeah, we do make quite a few signs. We offer quite a few things. We can do chair back decors that say bride to be. We do a lot of names for the place settings just because it's that smaller group of people. It's more intimate. You can get those smaller details on a budget. We do a lot of things that say just bride. So if it does say just bride, then you can reuse it for your wedding and get yourself the matching groom or whatever it may be. We also do a lot of fun big signs for backdrops that say bride to be. We recently did one in this super trendy font for an outdoor vineyard bridal shower at Chenault Vineyards.
Oh, I bet that was fun.
It was very pretty. Very pretty.
What did it say?
Bride to be.
Bride to be. Okay.
It was. And I think it's like a 30-inch sign, so it's a statement piece at that point, and it looks good. And yeah,
I'm here for that. We need to get a fun picture of that to share.
Got it. I'm on it.
And then we've talked about like the different signage. Do you still offer your glassware, your edge glassware that you kind of started your business with? Do you still offer that?
We do, yes. So we still do all of our custom wood signs, and then we do edged glassware. We stock a stemless wine, a bourbon glass, and also a pint glass that we love to do your design, your wedding logo, or if you've done like a wedding monogram, pull those details in, let me know about those details, and we can spread those details out across some pretty fun, unique favors and whatnot.
And then I know that you used to do like some attire, like t-shirts and hats. Do we do those, or those?
That ship is sailing.
Okay.
That heat transfer vinyl and all of that, that's on its way out.
Okay.
That's kind of where a lot of this did start. So it's sad to see it go, but that's just life.
Absolutely. There are other Etsy sellers for those products.
There are. Get you some.
So being local, you are able to service brides, even if it's kind of a last minute.
We are, yeah. We sure can. If you let me know, I can have something truly out the door within a day or two.
Ideally longer. But
Ideally.
I do get that those are the last minutes. And sometimes it kind of comes down to budget and what you have left to spend and how much and how big the sign can be. And all
Absolutely.
those details.
Yes. Or, you got one shipped and it didn't make it to you successfully, or it's not the exact color you had in mind. We do. We love to come in and save the day on those little details.
Perfect. So you can look at all of Amanda's fun stuff on her Instagram. It's _crazybunny lady.
That's _ the crazy bunny lady. Mm-hmm.
And then you have a website, thecrazybunnylady.com.
That's correct.
Easter stuff on there right now.
It does. That has our cute Easter release.
That'll probably switch over for different holidays too. Then of course her Etsy store, or just feel free to reach out via email. That's what I always do. I'm like, this is what my brain thinks at once. So can you figure out what my brain is saying and make it happen? So Amanda, thank you so much for joining me today. And I'm so glad that we have you as a part of Simply Love and a part of our Lexington community, because you add so many fun details to all of our weddings.
You're so sweet. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Awesome.
For more information about Simply Love Studio or to schedule your wedding consultation, go to simplylovestudio.com.